Oh, here we go. Hello people, Venom Sasuke here, and we are going to react to the newest death battle of Cell versus Metal Sonic, Dragon Ball versus Sonic the Hedgehog death battle. And before we start, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the original video in the link in the description below, and support the official release for the video that's being reacted to belongs to Death Battle. So, yeah, we're starting this from the very start to the very end. So, yeah. And, this is gonna be an announcement from the animator doing this fight of DevilArtemis. It's gonna be his last time animating for Death Battle. So, yeah. And he's going out with a bang here by voicing both Cell and Metal Sonic. And, even though, Takahata 101, it isn't available doing this for sale, but hey, DevilArtemis, like, he's good too. So, but yeah, so if I remember correctly, I think 16 is rooting Benny Cell, and 63 to 64% is rooting Benny Metal Sonic, and I want to say a 12 or 20% are rooting Cell but betting Metal Sonic. But yeah, I'm gonna say this. As a Sonic fan, I'm rooting and betting Metal Sonic. As someone that's an anime fan, I'm rooting and betting Metal Sonic. But yeah. So, yeah. Because thanks to Bowser vs. Eggman scaling, Metal should win this. And I'm hoping he does. So without further ado, let's go.
Cell versus Metal Sonic.
Which copy of Android is truly the superior model?
Well, one's an android, the other is an actual full robot, so yeah.
To find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
There's a monster stalking Ginger Town. No one who's seen it has lived to tell the tale. All it left behind.
Starting creepy with Cell's analysis since the preview.
Ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Some kind of creature driven only by the need to feed. Earth's new apex predator, the ultimate life form.
The Namekian Piccolo went to
Shadow,
investigate
I know
this
dang well you ain't taking my title. Cars, hey, who took my title?
To absorb its hapless victims and
Yeah.
add their energy to its wretched gestalt.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its
Bro,
last
Imperfect
trip,
Cell is
somehow
so
this
creepy.
freak of nature
Like, if you've
knew
seen
the
CJ the Champ
Kamehameha.
talk about
The
this
mystery of
version of
creature's
Cell,
origin was decades
yeah.
in the making. Years ago, the world was terrorized by the most advanced paramilitary organization in history.
Manga
the
and
Red
anime,
Ribbon
good.
Army.
Okay.
Until they got rocked by this little kung fu gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived on within their head scientist, Dr. G.O.A.T.
Hiding away in his spooky cave laboratory, G.O.A.T would go to work studying the Z fighters from afar.
I guess for that
learning
little bug
everything
right there,
was
you
to
could
know about him.
I guess you
Building
could
a
safely
series of
say
androids that would destroy his
Eggman got
spiky
that
head
idea.
nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and even, ginger androids.
However, none of
Well,
Giro's
why are you
creations were
disrespecting
capable
Sagittarius?
of matching that drive
Why?
to improve that
I do my
Goku
light
and his
arrow
fellow martial
impression right
artists
there.
possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little booger so complex he'd take years after
Giving me
Giro's death to
Metroid
complete.
vibes,
Its
like
name
Metroid
was
Fusion
Cell.
and
Born
Metroid,
from a single cell, get it?
what is it? Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see. Creator, Dr. Gero, height 7 foot. Whew! Classification Bio-Android. DNA composition Earthling, Saiyan, Namekian, Frieza clan, etc. He's definitely gonna use that Vegeta cockiness for sure. Created to avenge the Red Ribbon Army. Extremely annoying to draw. Oh yeah, because excuse me, Toriyama. If I remember, Toriyama even stated that like it was very hard to draw a Cell because of all the dots he's got. Likes tournaments, head tap. and Kermit the Frog. Hey, DevilArtemis reference. So that's something. I almost was about to say a retap because I saw up, and then I just realized, oh wait, it's with an H and an A. So, okay.
This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth, and when fully evolved, would become unstoppable.
And with their DNA, Cell absorbed all their powers and techniques too.
Common among all of them is the power to manipulate ki, or the energy that exists in all living things, and weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly
Yeah.
at faster
Okay,
than
that
light
version.
speeds,
Oh, okay, hold on. I want to talk about.
exists in all living things.
Let's get
and
to this
weaponize
version
it.
of Cell. Okay, yeah. When CJ got to this Cell, semi-perfect Cell, he really hated, and because semi-perfect Cell is a wimp. That's what he said. So that's all I'm just saying.
To
So
fire
yeah.
energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with telekinesis, and create force fields.
From the humans, Krillin and Tien, Cell knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc, and the Tri-Beam, his extra special favorite. Oh, weird, I'm not seeing Jiaozu on this list. Sorry, bud.
Huh.
Is Jiaozu human?
Oh.
Okay. Cell can fire
Doesn't
the
look
Death
like it.
Beam, as well as breathe in and travel through the vacuum of space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
And because he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous damage to his body at the cost of some ki.
Cell has survived having half his body vaporized multiple times, and cannot be destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of
Half
his
his
being
body.
is eradicated.
Should that little bugger survive, Cell will always return, even stronger
Golly,
than
that
before
look.
because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the cream of the genetic crop.
Doing the Macho Man,
Here you are.
a Macho Man reference, and this. I don't know what game this is, but anyway,
Sure,
skip
he
that.
can perfectly replicate attacks
Let's
like
see.
the
Ki manipulation, flight, absorption, telekinesis, self-destruct. That's gonna probably backfire on him. Saiyan power boost, and then making regeneration. Kamehameha, instant transmission, Gallic gun, big bang attack, spear bomb cannon, death beam, solar flare, multiform technique, tri-beam. Does he even use that? I'm not sure, to be honest. But destructive disc, I definitely could say he does. Spirit bomb. I'm not sure if I've seen this man actually use the spirit bomb. Because, like, from Goku saying it only works on beings of, like, who are pure. It only works on very evil beings unless they're pure of heart or something. Well, Frieza did survive, and, I mean, he's pure evil for sure. But, like, Spirit Bomb, I don't think that's going to help Cell.
Gallic gun, spirit bomb, and of course Kamehameha.
Oh, okay, never mind. Now he does. Never mind. I take back what I said.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude
About, like, you know,
stronger in
not
the
using the
midst
spirit
of
bomb,
battle.
but I guess
Combine
that's
that with
shown
Cell's
already.
healing factor, and he's effectively the ultimate warrior.
Like a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative, Cell wanted nothing more than to devour Gero.'s previous androids, 17 and 18, believing it would make him perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time. Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's very complicated.
This is why I like Silver Bear. I'm sorry. I know I'm saying this as a Sonic fan, but yeah, the Trunks is just flopping, bruh. I mean, sure, everybody loves this guy, but like even Super Trunks is just like floppy, bro. Like, I don't know what they doing, bro. Moment he appears, everyone's loving him, but then later on in the series, he's just like, then getting packed up almost like his father, because at least he was able to get a little bit more dubs. I mean, sure, but like still, it's the Vegeta in this man, I guess.
There's like 5 timelines.
As Cell defeated and absorbed the androids,
Lord will
he
stay
evolved,
imperfect cell,
not
semi-perfect
only
cell,
getting
perfect
stronger,
cell,
but changing his
powerhouse, power
personality
rated, super
and
perfect
developing
cell,
a lust for
comparable to
battle.
Super Saiyan 2. That is actually
Bug,
accurate. Okay.
serial killer, and more, well, Saiyan. After exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and warrior's pride.
Of course,
Cell
Vegeta
finally
being
became
Vegeta.
perfect.
And easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
Perfect Cell's power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun, this still means that Cell's ki wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But Wiz, maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks, and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Cell's even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast, capable.
Okay, destroy solar system, tank Krillin's Destructo Disc, provide a planet-sized final flash, regenerate from self-destruction, compared to Supreme Demon King Deborah, defeated Piccolo, Vegeta, Trunks, and Goku, briefly contended with the almighty Hercules.
Blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time. Goku flew from Grand Kai's planet of heaven
and
all
of
the way
course
to hell, hundreds of billions of light years in half a minute. And that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze Mini Cell Juniors out of your butt?
Okay.
What? Never heard of that key technique? Call it the Kegel.
Perfect Cell was entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Gero.'s petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Games! And if Goku
and then later on memed by Team 4-Star and DevilArtemis.
Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Junior.
Bruh, Vegeta! Hold on, I gotta
Did anyone else
let me see this. I gotta see this. This man Vegeta. Oh my gosh, this dude is so disrespected. Holy crud. Woo! Bruh, oh my gosh. Oh, buy a little one. Buy a little one. Okay, the Cell I get, but buy a junior? Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh my goodness. Wonder how CJ the Champ is like, you know, once he drops that Vegeta video, wonder how if he's gonna stay safe in the Black Air Force activity table. Woo!
Handle a Cell Junior.
Their last hope was Goku's own son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly
he's not even in a death battle yet.
Gohan
I mean, a
unleashed his
DBX,
rage,
but still.
pushed the bug monster to his absolute limits and beat him. Wow, Cell, you really are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth,
Yep,
Cell
there
was
it
a
is.
victim of his own success. The same Saiyan genes that made him all-powerful also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
Bruh. Okay, what's this one?
I was born to do this.
You were born to do. Okay, skipping
He
that.
got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does
So
have some
goofy
Chaozu in him after all.
Even that wasn't enough to totally put him down, and he came back with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell. Now with more lightning. In a battle for the ages, Cell put the entire weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan and went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly Dr. Gero copied the Z-Fighters, he still couldn't quite figure out their knack for going beyond.
What can be destroyed can always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the universe is one single Cell.
Pretty sure Metal can destroy that.
Hey, real quick, did you know Death Metal launched our own tabletop gaming channel? It's called The Nightly Brew.
This is my last.
Okay.
You were like, I was like, we've got this. These other sessions.
Okay.
In the world and
Okay, hold on. Alright, time for our goats. Time for my goat.
and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And
Dr.
time and
Ivo
again,
Eggman
that same
Robotnik.
world and those same
That is a
critters
long
were
name.
saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw at his blue spiky nemesis, his schemes were always 6 spin jumps to the glowing wing spot away from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the Blue Blur, he would make his own Metal Sonic.
Well,
Hey,
no points
my
on creativity for that name, but goddamn, he does look metal as hell.
The toy, his name is Metal Sonic is for a reason. Look at this aura. Look at this boy. That is real aura. Seriously. Jinwoo and who else is on? Piccolo could never.
They say
He
imitation
doesn't
is
need
the
to copy.
sincere-
Anyway, okay, 3'3", yeah, same height. Depth 76 pounds. Hyper Metal Sonic. That was from the OVA, so yeah. Metal Overlord, Metallics. Now that is definitely one of the most confusing ones I've heard about Metallics since Mario Bros. Z's. Super Mario Bros. Z. I think that's what it's called, but either way. Main CPU, Lips, AI Eggman custom chip, frame monocoque, titanium. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Engine 15 CU in 4-valve orgon fusion engine. Golly, likes destroying Sonic and Breezy. Like that's the one green hedgehog chick in the Archie comics, right? Oh no, wait, there was one another one in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, I think. yo, I remember Reverse Slasher's Goku Black, where Reverse Slasher's likes Barry Allen, and dislikes Barry Allen, Barry Allen. Yo, Metal Sonic, look, he hates Sonic. It's even off screen, yo. Now he's definitely a Sonic hater, bro. Yo, him and Reverse Slasher get along.
First form of flattery, so Eggman built Metal with more than enough blast processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to
That is
nearby
such
planets
a
in
low ball.
seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment,
Until they
some
get
of
to
which
the
can
generation
survive
stuff.
black
I don't know if they're
holes.
gonna do
Metal
it,
can
but
use
should
all of
be,
Sonic's power-ups, and even replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself
I remember.
with
Hold on.
Moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire
Hold
a
on,
chest.
Like, okay, Sonic the Fighters, whether you like it or hate it, we can all agree Metal Sonic is broken in this game. I remember when at my cousin's, he was such a pain to fight. Took me multiple tries, whether you're Sonic or Knuckles or anyone. He was such a pain, dude. Like, even with all those barriers, he was such a godlike being. It's like, golly. And it's not even in his other transformations you saw in that game. So, yeah.
Surround himself in an electric aura or an impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V maximum overdrive, quadrupling his acceleration and obliterating anything
4
in its
times.
path, at the risk of self-destructing.
You'd think all that'd be enough to turn the rodent into roadkill, but it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
On paper,
Eggman
Metal
was
should
dumb
be
in
able to
CD,
outmatch
that I
Sonic
can
in
say.
every way, and yet he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive. Metal's defeats at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah,
And think
when you're
he's the
getting
real
your
Sonic as well,
supersized
so,
red
yeah.
ass handed to you by Charming B, you know something's
With
gone horribly
Knuckles.
wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis. If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he
boy, yeah.
exist?
He started
Never
like
one to admit defeat.
IDW
and took
even got a
Metal
little
back to the drawing board
hardcore
and
sometimes.
birthed him anew.
they're even greater. Okay, hold up. Like I love the IDW Sonic stuff. Like that I could say. Although I do like Archie, but I think when it comes to writing, I think IDW's done a way better job at like writing their characters, whether they're old or new, than the Archie comics. Okay, the Archie comics are a classic. But these days, like, sometimes the fandom, like, the Archie Sonic fanboys, can get really, really, really such a pain on their scaling sometimes. Like, that's just me saying that, like, as a Sonic fan. So, like, yeah, like, sometimes these guys really think that Archie Sonic can beat Marvel and DC, and maybe even all of anime, but everyone knows that is not true, and they really need to figure their life out. So, I don't know what they're doing in their life as of right now, so... That's just me saying it.
Neo Metal Sonic was, above all, far smarter.
Especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took
Who's
over
an
his
extraordinary
empire.
genius,
We mean
duh.
literally copied. If Metal started as
Not
Sonic's
just type,
copycat,
bio,
why
too.
not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Neo Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic
Okay, let's see. Flight, spin dash, homing attack, chest laser, V maximum overdrive, ring spark field, black shield, copycat, chaos control, time stop, warping, teleportation, spatial distortion. Excuse me. Power-ups, Lost Labyrinth treasure. Okay, I didn't hear about the Lost Labyrinth treasure. Hyper, go on energy. Okay, that's another one. Dark rings, chaos emeralds, and master emeralds. Okay.
receptors that can copy a person's biodata, giving him the ability to recreate all of their abilities. in
Yo,
a second.
he really did Sonic like that. It's like, man, shut your mouth up.
Tails'
That's what it
magical
looks like.
swiveling asshole, and Big's ability to suck at fishing.
Metal isn't just learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric powers like silver psychokinesis, manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards, or alter his very biology to copy Espio's chameleon invisibility. It's worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific term and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living organism's DNA.
Yeah, his copying is so busted, it doesn't really matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by copying one of the mightiest beings on the planet, the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
You mean
the
Chaos Emeralds?
Oh
Yes.
no, that
The
means...
emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy. With them, Metal can perform Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost his speed, and stop time. And with either the Chaos Emeralds or Master...
Okay, transformation, Metal Sonic Kai. Okay, I didn't know about a Metal Sonic Kai. I don't know if that's in a Japanese manga or something like that. Giga Metal Sonic, I think that's the red one, I believe. Neo Metal Sonic, Metal Overlord, Master Overlord, and Super Neo Metal Sonic. Invulnerability, energy protection, and size shifting. That's the same form like he used in Bowser vs. Eggman, so yeah.
He can transform into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Completely invulnerable and completely golden.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a short ad anyway, so... If I was here earlier on the premiere, I would have been doing this.
Gaza is at the tipping point.
Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The emeralds are inconceivably powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own,
Multi-solar
they can
system.
even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds.
Multiple dimensions and timelines. Yep, wrap it up, Sal. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, buddy.
At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris, who nearly consumed Sonic's entire multiverse.
So Super Neo
Yep,
Metal
multiverse
Sonic
drop.
should be just
Whoa,
as
hold on.
powerful as any
Is this from like one of the Sonic fan games? Yo, this looks good. Like, yo, why? Okay, this looks really good.
of them. Though he's got to be quick because all that power only lasts a short time.
The road to total
Depends on how many
domination was
rings,
nearly
but,
at an end. After manipulating Sonic
should
and
be
friends and
plenty
copying
enough.
their
I mean,
abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fruit and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles, and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And he knew it. His ego might...
Hang on, let's see. Usurped control of the Eggman Empire, can keep up with Sonic, flew from Little Planet to Earth in seconds, harnessed the power of the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald, matched Eggman's genius intellect, of course, battled Team Sonic, Rose, Dark, Chaotic all at once in the same game, defeated Sonic, Knuckles, Silver, and Shadow. Dang, bruh, he really picked on the big guys. Yeah, all 3 hedgehogs and even Knuckles, bruh. Like, seriously, oh my gosh, dude. That's how you know at least he's done better than Cell. Like, at least he's able to beat a big powerhouse compared to, like, finding a child. But, yeah, Metal is him,
as well
so
had
yeah.
its own health bar. Metal's drive to surpass his rival had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original, and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have stolen their abilities, but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful, their friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things.
Everyone remember Corey or Kabanamon 456 raging on Sonic Heroes? That was a time.
After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer, always proving invaluable as the Bad Doctor's greatest creation, now completely obedient once again.
And he's got a sister now,
Wiz,
so.
who knows what's really going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
Maybe the most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie.
Hey! Oh!
Hey, I'm Chad,
All
voice of
right.
Boomstick. And if you don't believe me, well, what about... So, pick them up. Oh, you're there. Make and recreated it. Want to see it, and Boomstick wants to see one of... We want to hear your pitch.
Set, and
Thanks.
Alright. You know who we going for. We going for Big MS, the GOAT, Metal Sonic, bruh. Like, seriously, this scaling, yeah, Metal is winning. Metal is winning. Strength, speed. I don't think they even calced the speed yet. Like, they didn't even give a calc. They gave Cell one, but they didn't even give Metal one, which means, like, big chance he's not only faster in calcs, but he's probably got that immeasurable speed about to be on his side. Like, they didn't even bring up Sonic Generations, but oh yeah, and Metal has a better wide array of powers too, and he does have what it takes to annihilate all of Cell's, well, Cell. These cells, obviously. So yeah, Metal Sonic, my GOAT, you will be winning this. You will cook this bug. Put him down for all of us Metal Sonic fans. Cook this bug, boy. And DevilArtemis is gonna be cooking. So we were gonna appreciate this animation and his voice acting as both Cell and Metal Sonic. So without further ado, let's freaking go!
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Alright, Metal, my GOAT. You're gonna even it up for the Team Sonic. Like, Shadow lost to Vegeta. Silver was able to pick it back, get the comeback. You gotta get this, bruh. You gotta get this. Rooting and betting on you, my GOAT. Okay.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring me your strongest fighter, or face...
The doy? Who you think?
Before your master.
Ooh, voice moving. Tear this bug. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, come on, go. Come on. Special beam cannon. Okay, Metal, come on. Goat. Come on, Metal. Come on. Come on, bro. Get up.
Like yourself ever experience fear?
No.
Not anymore.
Ha! Oh, yeah, we saw this sneak peek as Metal Overlord. This is amazing. Holy crap. Yo, that's the planet from Sonic CD! Are you really gonna try the same thing Frieza did?
Fool, you're dealing with the ultimate life form. I already possess his data. Observe. Chaos!
Come on! Control!
Life form data successful.
Hey, got your data! Got your stats!
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet! I know. Now I know everything about you, insect.
Hey, got your... These ad really show what they're about to do, probably. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Let me go. Hey, hold on. Okay, hold up. This is thumbnail. This might be thumbnail. Hold up. This might be thumbnail, bro. This might be thumbnail. Pack him up, go. Using all those juniors you need. Hey, he's got his homies too. Oh wow, that's awesome. Neo, try beam.
Don't you dare.
Oh snap! Yo, add that in there too. Where's the Cell Games arena? Wait, hold on. Okay, no, that's thumbnail. That's thumbnail right there. That is thumbnail material. Okay, Metal Sonic, come on. Come on, Metal.
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them.
You're all of them. That will make Metal the one to surpass it.
If you are all of them,
Hey!
then so am I. I'll never lose to a machine like
Goodbye! Don't even try to generate.
I'll crush you.
Yeah! That's the boy!
So
That's
now
the
Metal's got all the
boy!
powers of the
That's
Chaos
the
Emeralds
boy!
and the Z Fighters. Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in Dragon Ball Z,
That's the
but
GOAT
Eggman's
Metal
greatest
Sonic.
creation ultimately proved too much for him. Let's break this down into 4 categories.
Okay. We already strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation. Okay. In base, I'm gonna say they're probably saying Cell has that in base, but when it comes to like full strength, pretty sure Metal takes all of these as of looking right here.
Strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no surprise that any version of Cell was gonna be way more powerful than base Metal or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the level of power output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them,
Yeah.
the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match Cell's solar system busting or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang
And the
on,
multiverse
Wiz,
part.
those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his own.
They did, but they didn't specify how, and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up,
Even
final
scaling
bosses
Sonic
like
is
Time
always- yeah,
Eater and
that's not gonna help
Solaris can
either.
destroy the wider multiverse, and Super Neo Metal would scale to them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in
It
his
would,
super
actually,
form,
yeah.
he should be comparable to entities like the Time Eater, who in Shadow Generations can destroy entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly impressive, but let's compare that to Goku's flight from heaven to hell shortly after the Cell games, which
That's
covered
gonna be
roughly a
humongous.
universe in distance at approximately
Of the speed of
180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just like Time Eater.
So,
the
equal.
difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect Cell could move upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100 times faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't, because pretty sure his Metal is like immeasurable. So golly, they're doing everything. They had to gave Metal Sonic a scan, but not get to his immeasurable. But then they had to give Cell. Oh my gosh, they really tried.
You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with Chaos Control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver's psychokinesis, or the Emerald spatial distortion, Metal could seriously impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
Despite effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
Wow, they really had to. Wow, they really doing everything. It's like trying to give a slight generous donation to
Which
Golly,
leaves
okay.
us with the one thing they're both known for, their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents.
You know, looking at how Metal does Cell with his Chaos Control, why didn't he do that against Zero in the first place? You know, that's somehow a question for another day, but
AKA
yeah.
their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Cell's ability to
Yeah.
physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots like Android 16.
Cell was only
Ah.
able to absorb Android 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand,
Yeah.
can copy a target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the powers of all of the Z-Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically encoded in the first place, quite literally biodata.
Cell's Saiyan
Yeah.
power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration? Copied. Cell's key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as
You know, that's something I didn't think about, like using Metal Sonic using Cell's regeneration is a crazy idea, and that would make Metal very broken. Like, oh my gosh, bruh. It's almost like if he was that more powerful and then he was able to do a lot of damage. I'm surprised like the game Shadow the Hedgehog's not rated T at that point, because if Metal was in that game and he does something,
being able to produce life energy, similar to Ki. So there's a precedent for him being able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level. Just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able
Yep.
to do anything the Z-Fighters know how to do, but that's not gonna help him, because Metal can do anything Cell knows how to do. Strange!
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess, including any of his previous advantages. Metal's copy ability.
I am still surprised that they did not give Metal every advantage. Like, speed is wild, dude. Like, they really try to... Like, they didn't even get to, like, Metal Sonic's immeasurable speeds, which is actually confirmed in Sonic Generations. Like, but at least the speed calc in this one was way better than Bowser vs. Eggman. And I'm still mad about that calc, so...
is just that overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
And why's that?
Cell died. Wiz, you get it? CD? Wiz, where you go?
The winner is Metal
back.
Sonic.
Next time on Death Battle.
Whoa. Wait. Resin. Bakugo! Yo! Wait, my goat! Bakugo! No way, bro!
Subscribe
No
and join as a
way!
member.
No way! No! Shoot, dang it! I know I'm excited, but dang nabbit! I know, like, I love both animes, but dang it, I was hoping for Yang versus Bakugo so I could put a, what is it? I was hoping for Yang versus Bakugo so I could pull a hoodie dude. Dang nabbit, but yo, they're really doing this? Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And the other week, I actually got to meet the voice actor for Bakugo, Clifford Chapin. I got his autograph on one of the movies I got. Like on Heroes Rising. So yeah. But yo, they're really doing this? Oh my gosh, this meme just now became an actual death battle. I don't know if we're getting Moro for this, but yo, my goat Bakugo is gonna be in this. Sad Chainsaw Man L. Like, they're definitely probably gonna scale Reze to the Typhoon Devil Storm, which is her best bet, like, in my opinion. But, yeah. DevilArtemis, he cooked very well with this animation. He did both voice line characters of their voices very well. Like, DevilArtemis, thank you for every 3D animated fight you were in. A well done. And we will not forget your times and works. Whether you're, like, still on Rerun Rumble, or, like, you know, we still subscribe to you, we will always enjoy your time of doing these animated fights for Death Battle. And, yeah. that is the Cell vs. Metal Sonic, and wow, that was such a awesome episode. And it's actually the first time that a Sonic character gets in a 3D animation, which I thought was cool. Because, like, if you look back on the other Sonic fights, most of them are in sprites animations and hand drawn. But yeah, that is an amazing episode. So thank you all so much for watching and reacting to this episode. And yes, I did an edit of this already, and it aged well, despite the advantages being, like, had to nerf Metal Sonic speed a bit so they can give Cell some advantages. But hey, a dub's a dub. A dub is a dub. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this episode with me, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please don't forget to like the video, and share with your friends. Don't forget to support the official release in the link in the description below for the video that's being reacted to belongs to Death Battle. But yeah, with all that in mind, thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. And yep, Metal Our Goats finally got a dub. So thank you all so much for watching. Bye!